Sorry about that earlier. Things I'm noticing, like off the rip, is if you free form, you gotta barely nudge it. Because if not, you're gonna overthrow the fuck out of it. Fucking zones are aggressive as hell, especially those outside zones.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air today.
It's like they do more than what
two NFL
shade them
franchises
to
with
do.
so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears.
So you just combine that with
the Las Vegas Raiders. And
you gotta be on your shit. Skills.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go, son.
Fields going to throw right away. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
11.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
21.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. It's complete. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to
There he goes, right side. He's on his way. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown Bears. Robert Tonyan, 30 yards. And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Set to return it. Here's Turner. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Bro.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Bro.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. He's got a man.
Shit, rookie.
Now he breaks
Shit, there.
into the field. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, hot!
To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
12, fellas, here we go.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
The motion man is Cole.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take us inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
13.
Garoppolo now. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And finding Keelan Cole. Touchdown. Keelan Cole, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses...
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting, get the football. That's what they want.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Garoppolo. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throw out left, caught by Mayer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal.
65.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, gun. 11.
On play action, now Garoppolo.
Philip Dorsett holds it in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
That should have been PI.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Oh my fucking God, 10 yards down the field.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for them?
Good user catch.
It's complete. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Threw it.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going.
Sorry, but Fields is not out running Bennett.
Plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Down the throw here, complete on the right sideline. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Here we go, son.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Don't jump, ready?
Back to throw, Fields. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Chase Claypool, 44 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Santos with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left.
21. Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
Fell for it.
He's out of bounds right around the 34.
Needing him to be the user right there so I can get his ass.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Out to Cole on the right side. On the move past the 40. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. The left side throw complete to Adams. 11 yards there, just like last play. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Jacobs. Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one seeming going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is first and 10. Now a first down throw, Fields.
Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
It's complete to Cole. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
11.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Here we go.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
2.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
How about this?
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh man, he's known to slow down aggressive, throw on both sides.
Had a big part in the
Yeah, they work for you or they work
When you
against
force
you.
4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started.
And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Pickett sets up play action.
And the Raiders have got him. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Slot man moves right.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett.
Bro.
Johnson with a completion over the middle.
field. Across midfield. He's on his way.
This shouldn't work.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 76
Got bailed out there.
yards.
And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and there on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
At their own 18.
Hey, John. 21.
They begin the drive with Williams. To the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
21. I got
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
21.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
7 yards there and a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Finding Williams on the check down.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Wait.
Garoppolo now.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's been there.
The return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Thinking about putting Myers and
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Oh, come on, bro. He ran into me. That's offensive PI, if anything.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. The slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off play action. Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. On play action, they'll throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he's
Really, EA.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 55 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance.
Oh, they're going to be helping people, I swear.
Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Really felt it now with a fucking interception.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
That'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down there to the 35-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's...
And it's a fumble.
Yeah.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
Come on, man.
You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Garoppolo.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
The motion man is Cole.
21.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams there to make the grab.
And the Raiders are back within a score.
Now they send a man in motion right.
12, here we go.
Garoppolo looking to throw for him. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
It got his man.
Yeah.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett back to throw.
God.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns, interception.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this throw brought in here by Mayer.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Being chased out left.
Throw the ball, my guy.
This is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
If I'm mistaken, delay a game under the 2-minute warning. It's a clock runoff. Should be halftime.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers finding room at midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple.
I got you. 65. Go ahead.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. In motion goes the tight end. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here we go.
The motion man is Cole. On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
13.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Touchdown Raiders! Keelan Cole from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Should have been flagged.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end.
11, 11, 2, 65, 65.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The motion man is Cole.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
That's lame, bro. Why are you making my receiver run that slow, man? Oh.
And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
What up, Pat?
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
I know this type of running back.
Shit.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're
Supposed to do what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to shoot the gap.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That were good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a
Yeah,
stop. They gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go.
Shoot the gap and he gets blocked. It's just fucking outstanding. The previous play he wasn't even touched.
Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, 29 yards.
And the Steelers will add to their fourth-quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
Come on, man. Just kick the ball. Don't take that long to pick a fucking play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew.
Yeah, when are y'all gonna flag that?
They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
I mean, what's the point of having Russ, you know, throw the flags that need to be thrown on AI?
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35.
Come on, G.
Well, down 2
Fucking
scores in
momentum
the
shit
fourth
as
quarter.
hell.
Maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Meanwhile,
One Diablo, you're supposed to come away with that now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Pickett.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
He'll let it fly for Austin.
Good break up.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
One, Omaha.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yo, P.I. ref, you right there?
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's complete to Cole. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
There we go.
This is caught now for
I'm trying to get that.
So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here. To throw is Garoppolo.
Come on, Rambo, and get to the ball, man.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
I need a shed, my guy.
Stress, saving your timeouts
for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
On 3rd down. And he is going to have a...
I miss Jonathan Abram, man. He would have come crashing through there.
That should be the one to do it. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. 5 points of contact.
Man, fucking EA.
Stage as they run on 1st down. Now inside the 25. And he's across for the late touchdown.
Fucking EA, bro. They will bail people out.
That one should just about put a capper on this game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's 1st down.
21. Hey, gun.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
G, bro, you
As time has
want to stay in the pocket and make them throw. Gotta wait for that down post to develop. Can't throw it if they got a deep zone on that side of the field, usually. Got me losing the bums in this fucking game, bro, because they want to make the run game OP. That's really what you have to do, man. It's like the run. Like the passing, like you gotta pass, but it's hard as fuck. You ain't got a lot of wiggle on the free form. I mean, you gotta get used to just flicking it. Even with it on low. Like, what is up with the errors? Like, what the fuck? Gems, all I need you to do is just make your completions, bro. That's all you need to do. Defense gonna hold its own. Just gotta stop turning the ball over. And you just ninja jumping on me and shit like a fucking Ninja Turtle and shit. Like, what's your issue?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
You didn't ask to jump on me. You just jump on me.
It'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the
just so that you can jump off. You weird. Try to open that playbook up a little bit more. I got some schemes that work.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
Usually you catch someone in one defense the whole game. You know, you just got to stay within a small arsenal. Can't open it all the way
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Into the air right away is Allen. That one will be incomplete. He caught it, but could not.
Crazy. I even got a bump on him. He still got a burst.
They came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run first.
There you go, Ben.
Damian Harris. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That one good for 24 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. That pass complete to the outside.
Probably. You got to get to that flat a little bit better. Why are they going to give him the first, though?
Inside the 40. The
Come on now.
passing game, getting him down the field.
Damn well he passed that line of scrimmage.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan.
Right into it, motherfucker.
Advancing the football.
Smart for that shit.
Practice field, having one of their better days, but instead it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to take another
Right,
shot
to me.
here.
Look how wide open I am.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it
We got to slowly open our offense up. Just use a bunch of vanilla plays.
Back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the score.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's able to
Man, someone ran my defense against me, man. It's tough because you can't. My defense is tough to teach because I randomly send people. So that's a factor that's hard to adapt to.
They're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move.
I wouldn't know. Like I'd try to catch on to it and see who they prefer to send versus certain formations.
How many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On the left
Good
side.
block, Mayer. Good block, Mayer. Just like I designed it to. Good fucking shit.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Zamir White, 40 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first.
Downfield blocks. If you can design them, bro, use them. That's a beautiful downfield block by Mayer right into him. Look at it. They show it. Look, just push him down. Push it, Mayer.
The ball in his hands oftentimes makes people miss. Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, these fucking negative banners. I'm not used to this. 23, they were on point.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Come on, Diablo, react, bro.
Freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That swung out wide to Harris. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick?
Bro, pursuit by these safeties are horrible. And there's nothing you can do.
Touchdown. Damian Harris, 36 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Basically made user and on offense better, but they nerfed the defensive
and
user
they take the lead
completely.
here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the tight end goes in motion left.
11.
The drive starts with a run by White, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And boy, he is very
but I don't get the
first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go for it. It's
now, why are you stopping and why are you running the option out if you got a fucking route right there? Just stop,
and they have the
bro.
Set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Stupid shit like that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Hines. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Come on, Burnley, give me a fucking shit, or I might have to put fucking Willis there. I'm gonna run it like this.
If you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Harris running straight ahead.
Shit.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bills! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Pass on for the extra point.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
I just got to get used to the passing a little bit more. It's tougher, but we'll figure it out.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Come on, man, throw the ball.
Down, but this time it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
There you go.
Target, it's Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Garoppolo again. Oh, and his early struggles
bullet
continue.
pass.
Here's another one intercepted.
Bob and touch it.
Makes a pick, and the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Remind myself this shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Allen maybe with a free play.
Not offsides, but whatever.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was
I even backed him up 3 or 4 times to be sure, and they still flagged me like this.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught.
Get out of here, man. All right, boys, we got to coach y'all up.
So
Y'all not doing what I need y'all to do.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Bro.
That is incomplete.
Come on, hang on to it now.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to...
Man, that's some bullshit.
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Lame
And
ass
the Bills
shit.
are going to take over in excellent field position.
When the game be helping people, man.
On 1st down, Allen. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
They hand this off to Harris, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now
Oh, man.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, fellas. Act like y'all want your money, man. God damn.
Set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they'll send the tight end in motion. First down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at 7. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He finds Mayer here. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They run the draw play. This is White running right through it. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On play action. Now Garoppolo.
Bro, what the
Off the
fuck?
mark behind him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Heck the fucking ball, bro.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. This is White on the screen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Garoppolo looking to throw for it.
Come on, you gotta catch that.
Lined up incomplete.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead.
Really?
Second half.
Guys, really?
Left side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 73 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. They run with Hines.
Boy, the change of direction from safeties is horrible.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Hard to play a run fix with them when they do that.
63 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 20. On the move past the 40. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 73 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Come on, James, you got to hold your block, bro.
So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Defense, I just need one stop.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got a man.
Come on, Peters. You got to rip it.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Now he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And some room to maneuver. And we'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run. Here's Harris. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Holding.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down
Holdings in this
going to be
game are
enough to write a
ridiculous.
finish to this one.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Harris is in. Touchdown, Bills. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And he is into the end zone to bump
One
the
foot,
lead
really?
up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius.
Curious what they add in the
big
patch
body to keep
tomorrow.
people away from the football.
Or today, you want to know? There'll be a patch coming.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into
For
the
one,
game.
why do you have refs and they're not
Smart from
throwing
their special
flags
teams.
on
That's not what
fucking
they got
AI
now. They got to
defenders?
set back
That's
and have a long
like
field to
odd.
cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Can't challenge plays still.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
And outside
that was
zones
the
are just
case.
like,
One play to get into the end
you
zone,
can
and
hit them,
try
but
to
there's a
duplicate
very
that
small
success
window.
here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
I feel like I sealed that
Good
a little
effort
too
there
much.
trying
I
to
double,
take a shot, but it's third down.
double freed it.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown.
Like, really?
This game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And this is
Man, he just won't let me get on my user.
Kaiir Elam makes a pick. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
And he is gonna score. It's a pick.
Got it, bro. I'm gonna have to change them settings or something. I'm gonna get risky with it. Because I need to lead it away from those fucking zones. So I'm gonna have to take that right over. Put it on far. Put that on 2. Alright, they made him outside third. These zones are so goddamn aggressive. You have a small fucking window to throw on them. Even with those seam and curl flats. Alright. Let's get this shit down pat, bro. We'll be alright. I feel like they made the movement better on offense, but they nerfed the catching. And they nerfed the movement on defense, but they made the zones better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset.
Ooh, good user alert.
Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
There's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Yeah, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo changing the play.
11. Hey, gun.
In motion goes the tight end.
13.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here.
I got you. 12, fellas, here we go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Got a man, it's Moore.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah,
Right, Aubrey, have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top.
21,
I like it.
21. Stay hot.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh, there we go.
And this will be incomplete.
What?
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
21. Stay hot.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are
Wait,
going to get
yeah,
the
he
football
playing.
here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Allen now looks to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Shit
He
hops.
bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he, of course, a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I know.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5",
Yeah,
showing the
contain on
versatility,
the field.
picking up the first on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt.
Oh my God, bro. Fuck the safeties up so
Now
bad.
inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Look at
40
him
yards
change the
rushing
direction.
for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They run with Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Big play coming
So just keep your ass in the pocket, bitch.
Sack back around the 8. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11. 11.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, I put that 2 runs on him.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play.
You get used to that.
Here we go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action. Garoppolo.
Oh, but you get good lead on him.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Here we go.
And that'll make it 2nd down. Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll set up a throw.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
White.
Garoppolo now. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
And down to the 7-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
White.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Here we go.
2nd quarter. 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
65.
Now Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Touchdown Raiders. Damian Williams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced
What about that rolling out shit? Not doing it no more.
As a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen going deep for Diggs.
To my fastest DB. Appreciate you. Oh, you gotta catch them.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down is Allen. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Allen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On third down, here's Harris. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Told your ass, keep your ass in that pocket, stop running.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Okay. All right, so I can out-throw the thirds now. That's what I want.
That was nice work there defensively.
I'll-throw that shit. Let's go.
Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Come on, you got a touchdown.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
There we go. I think this is a little bit better. You just got to get used to it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that one results.
So like I have a little bit more leeway and control on the placement.
Here's Jacobs. And he flicks his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Oh, hey, that was good placement. I ain't even mad.
The first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives,
All I gotta do now is just get down.
going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Screen play set up for Williams.
Come on, guy. Y'all supposed to pancake him now.
Yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Incomplete.
The adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
Ooh, good placement.
Jacoby Myers, he's got it. And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Ooh, good placement. Take advantage of his ability to lurk underneath.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Buying time to his left.
Man, come the fuck on, bro. You way behind me.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They doing too much with these knockouts, though. I will say that. They have to way too much.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. In motion comes the tight end left. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
Duh, why you stop running your route? Duh.
Here's another interception. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. He's to the 15. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
What the fuck, man?
Here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
Dude literally stopped running his fucking route.
You as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the difference.
It might be when certain routes get to this too close to the boundary. I probably need to run that to the field side.
As this one's in the air.
Probably what it is.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Oh, I led that too far.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time.
I just got to adapt.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. How about this?
I just got to adapt to it a little bit.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
It's really sensitive.
It certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got it.
Come on, get over to the fucking flat.
Pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
See the man going to the flat. Get over there.
The exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Back shoulder. Man, that's the fucking ball, bro!
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun?
Oh, come on, man.
Let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Able to hit his target, it's Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Well,
It's
come on, Devontae.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. A good action to this point.
He's dumb enough to put you one-on-one. He's dumb enough to get mossed on.
Second and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And incomplete.
Ball, bro!
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the
They
first
are cheating,
half.
bro.
Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down. But
I don't want none of my guys to catch the ball today, I guess. I don't know.
They're waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start.
It's just lame.
But they took the deep shot anyway.
It's lame, EA.
It winds up incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
But we can't catch that either.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratch.
This game is hell, bro. Like, they need to fix the catching.
Turnover on downs.
Because I got the placement down. It just... Catching is not supposed to be this bad.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll
Go
look
ahead,
to
Sam.
throw. And he's going to have to
Told you about rolling out of the pocket, dumbass.
The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Holding.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home.
Refs in the game, but they don't want to throw flags.
Damian Harris, 51 yards. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy.
Still like last year, they only throw flags on your user.
Him complete a big-time play.
It's not what we wanted, EA.
Extra point
We
by
wanted
Bass.
legit flags all the way across the board.
10-point lead.
We wanted challenge plays. They didn't bring those to us.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They nerfed my catching, so that sucks.
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one too low. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Now Garoppolo. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Man, come on, bro. Back shoulder turned. Are you serious with a linebacker? Dive tackles still don't work.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard
Gotta
line.
adapt to this
When
new
he'd line up,
throw
go ahead,
position.
there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15,
Seemingly leaving it too far, but it gives me better placement.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here it is, 4th and inches.
21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind.
I gotta practice the new adjustment I made. I might have to put it on a 1 as well. I feel like it's a little too sensitive, but it gives me better lead. So if I just take the sensitivity down a little bit, and I That should be good. We're gonna put that bitch on a 1. So if it's 1 with far, and then you could put it on high with near, I guess. Choose the max distance that the placement vertical can travel. Yeah, but far gives you way better placement, but you really just gotta lab it. Like near, it kept getting lurked. You know, like I'd have good placement, but the zones were able to navigate to it. You know, and that shit was pissing me off. So let me go lab this shit real quick. I had to put that bitch on a 1 because that bitch, that thing was moving too fast. I was like, bruh, I gotta get comfortable with this shit now.
Here we go.
So it's on a 1. Okay. What is cut? Yeah, I got a team. Pretty solid. See, you can put it where they can only touch it. They can't get it. See, I like this a little bit better so far.
Here we go. Here we go.
So far, I haven't overthrown a route. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I threw it out of bounds. But...
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Try it again. Okay, I like this a little bit better. I gotta just test these other routes that I do. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Okay, so only where your guy can get the ball. It should be a drop back. It's not bad.
Here we go.
Too far. I could just take the blitz away so I can practice the throw. I slip protect right, blitz came left. That wasn't good.
Here we go. 11.
There we go. That's what I be trying to do to them zones. Just cut it short. Underneath. Come on, Devontae, you gotta get down.
11.
I ain't gonna throw that one. Oh, hey, I'm liking it though. Like,
Here we go.
yeah. I ain't gonna throw that. We're gonna test these throws. I like how I can overthrow that man. You know.
Here we go.
That right there is gonna be key. Do I have to slide protect everything, man? Can I just like not? Can I be lazy? I want to be lazy in practice mode, huh? I got to click on late as hell. I mean, for the most part, I like I like the placement. I'm not throwing any picks. Okay, that was good. Like I said, I gotta remaster this shit because, like I said, I was using it on the other one. And I was good on the other one, but it changed. You know, this year, freeform feels different. It's like, it's not bad. It's just really ultra sensitive. Like the difference between last year and this year is ultra sensitive. Like you gotta flick it real fast. And I got it on a 1 and have to do that. Imagine if it's like on a 20, bro. You're gonna be out there just looking real bad. Wow, overthrew that. But if you have like a fast receiver, some of these overthrows don't even happen. Like I fuck around and get like a 99 speed receiver or something. You know, it's just, it'd be wild. Throw out a sack.
Here we go. 21.
Always gotta remind myself to. There we go. I gotta slow that down for you guys. I'm gonna show you what we're trying to do. Like with the freeform, I feel like you can kind of bug these zones out with these settings I'm using. Because that third is gonna play more inside. So when I see him playing inside like that, you got to get that click on. That click on is important because you're gonna freeze up the route a little bit because he's gonna start reacting to where you're at, and not where the ball is. Get that click on. Sometimes you might do it too soon, but that's fine as long as you're just putting it. See, I gotta be careful if he's inside. I might have to back shoulder that to the outside. He's playing inside like that.
Here we go.
So I can't lead it too far to the left.
Here we go.
So it would have to be like a 6 o'clock. If I lead it too far to the left on the sideline, it's going to be out of bounds.
Here we go.
So, especially on this route. So we'll go back. Yeah, there we go. I got it. 6 o'clock.
Here we go.
6 o'clock on the boundary. Try not to get hit.
Here we go. 21.
Come on, man. Come on.
Here we go.
Too far.
Here we go.
Sometimes that zone just be sitting under you. You gotta be careful. Just want to find it. See, they're not letting me jump in front of him unless I jump in front of him a lot sooner, maybe.
Here we go.
That click on has to be faster.
Here we go.
That's really what it is. There we go. Ah, you gotta hang on to it, my guy. Man, these knockouts are ridiculous. Bro. How?
Here we go.
Okay, turn it into a comeback.
Here we go.
Might start doing that. Shit. And that was a poor accuracy. They still gotta clean that up, bumping into fucking receivers downfield. That shouldn't be a thing. And that acrobat rarely lights up. I don't know, but for the most part, I feel like I can do it. Now I need to test corner routes.
Here we go.
Corner routes and go routes, and then I'll be good. Those are the main ones that you want to freeform. I could probably do seam routes, but those aren't too difficult. I could probably, let's see. The only one that I was having trouble with in that game was the placement on my vertical seam. If I could find it. Okay.
Here we go.
I'll test the go route. Thirds are tough. How is he tipping that when I'm...
Here we go.
There we go. That's what I want right there. Get underneath him and box him out.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I can hit that seam route pretty consistent. I like that. Make sure everything is right. This is second seam. I know cover 3 is going to go vertical, so I just gotta wait for him to. There we go. I just gotta test those outsides and look good.
Here we go.
Try not to stop him completely.
Here we go.
Just gotta get that click on. Oh. Bad animation. I need to put a little bit more separation between me and him.
Here we go.
That's the only trick. Let's get that separation. Cole, you fucking...
Here we go.
Wish I had Hopkins. I have no cap. Like he can't get inside to save his life. Can I put a tight end over there? In this set.
Here we go. 65.
Try to get a better matchup over there.
Hey, alert!
Boy! Boy!
Here we go.
We almost did one then. We overran it. It's fine. I gotta get the faster click on.
Here we go. 13.
It's tricky.
Here we go.
Like I said, the more reps you get with this, the better you're gonna be. Don't throw it inside. on a third because you won't. It's got to be outside.
11.
Wide and outside. That way you can overthrow it, make the DB play back, and you can come in.
Here we go.
And awesome. So let's see. High and outside. Undercut it. Late on the undercut.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go.
I cut it too soon. Come on, man. Come on, Goldilocks. Give me right in between. I hate that catch animation. Sometimes it works, but I like the one where he at least try to get the ball, you know. Alright, that should be okay though.
Here we go.
As long as I'm not throwing wild passes, I guess. Oh, we caught. We caught one off the tip. Bruh. Throw out a sack. Come on.
Here we go. Set high.
This Tull running that fade from outside. I might have to motion it in.
I got you.
Oh, shit, that'd be right at the fucking third. He'll be alright. I mean, the placement it seems okay. I don't see it like being far off like it was in that game that I was just playing. So we should be okay now. It's that game, bro, I'm telling you. My passes were so far. They ain't even put Cook on this team yet, bro. They're gonna have Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. I mean, one of them gonna get cut. And they just drafted the rookie, so one of them dudes, they probably gone. Carter probably gone, and they young too, bro. Like that's crazy. You got all them young running backs. They about to get cut. You use them for like a year or two, and that's it. A life of a running back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup.
All right, porn star Jimmy, bro. Let's get our hot streak on.
So much tradition getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
We're not kicking it over there.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Now Prescott. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.